Hello and welcome. Today we're unpacking the critical topic of tower crane operations, an essential part of modern construction that, while incredibly powerful, also introduces significant safety responsibilities. Why tower cranes? In the construction environment, one of the most severe types of incidents is the struck by accident. These are incidents caused by falling objects or moving equipment, like cranes, and they represent a considerable percentage of industry-related injuries and fatalities. Tower cranes are not just lifting machines, they are indispensable tools for modern construction. They help us raise heavy materials, reach impressive heights, and support fast-paced building schedules. What is a lifting machine? According to the Occupational Health and Safety Act 1993, a lifting machine is a power-driven machine designed and constructed for the purpose of raising or lowering a load or moving it in suspension. It does not include elevators, escalators, or hand-powered devices. Tower cranes fall squarely into this definition. Legislative requirements. Crane operations are governed by multiple legislative frameworks. Here are some key highlights. Construction Regulation 6 requires that all temporary works, such as crane bases, are properly designed to support anticipated loads. OHSA Section 8D. Employers must identify potential hazards and implement reasonable precautionary measures related to equipment and machinery. Construction Regulation 11 and 12 cover safety requirements for structures and temporary works respectively. And Regulation 22 specifically focuses on crane operations. Also relevant regulations are the Driven Machinery Regulations 18 for lifting equipment, SAN standards, and the Civil Aviation Act requiring airspace notification during crane erection. Competency requirements. Competency is non-negotiable in crane operations. In South Africa, lifting machinery inspectors, LMIs, must be registered with EXA, the Engineering Council of South Africa. They perform inspections, load tests, and ensure compliance. Their registration is subject to ongoing review to remain aligned with evolving standards. Crucial role players include tower crane operators, must be certified through a Transport CETA accredited provider. The relevant unit standard is SOCWA ID 116255. Banksmen and slingers trained to guide loads and communicate clearly based on unit standards 253638 and 242975. Riggers qualified through SOCWA aligned programs like the National Certificate in Mechanical Handling. When are tower cranes used? Tower cranes are typically used when heavy loads such as steel beams or concrete panels need to be lifted, and the job site demands height and reach that mobile equipment can't achieve, or where urban density restricts movement and calls for vertical solutions. Advantages. Tower cranes offer a range of benefits. High lifting capacity. They can handle extremely heavy materials that manual labor can't. Long working range, perfect for covering wide construction footprints. Stability. Anchored firmly into the ground, even under dynamic conditions. Versatility. Useful across construction, demolition, and infrastructure development. Efficiency. Speeds up timelines by improving material handling. Adaptability. Suitable for urban, remote, or uneven terrains. Operators also benefit from consistency. Being based at one site for extended periods improves familiarity, safety, and workflow coordination. Disadvantages. Despite their strengths, tower cranes come with challenges such as cost, high purchase, maintenance, and relocation costs. Complex setup requires intensive labor and planning to install or dismantle. Operator strain, fatigue, confined workspace, and hygiene limitations. And production pressure adds mental stress and increases risk. Lifting capabilities. Standard tower cranes lift between 10 and 20 tons, with heavy-duty models exceeding that. Several factors affect lifting capacity. Crane size and model, larger machines handle greater loads. Load radius, the further the load is from the base, the lower the capacity. Boom length and angle impact the crane's leverage and reach. Counterweights ensure balance and prevent tipping. And dynamic lift factor, DLF, accounts for motion, acceleration, wind, and operator input during lifts. How to determine lifting capacity? Operators follow a detailed process. Step 1, refer to the load chart provided by the manufacturer. Step 2, calculate the load radius using crane diagrams. Step 3, match that radius on the load chart to identify the safe lifting weight. Failure to follow this process could lead to overload, instability, or collapse. Tower cranes are powerful, strategic, and essential, but they also carry significant risk and responsibility. By understanding legal requirements, competency standards, lifting principles, and daily risks, we build not just safely but intelligently. Thank you for your attention. Let's keep safety at the core of every lift.